What's up? So I wanted to make a video and just come talk to you guys about the Dollar General, about penny shopping. So for many years I had a great advantage of where I lived at was near like 3 Dollar Generals. All 3 of them was no more than 10 miles apart. So I had that advantage in between those times of, you know, it being easy. I was able to be at those places, all of them within 30 minutes of them opening. So now where we have bought a house and we've moved to, I don't have that advantage anymore. So the Dollar General that's closest to me, it is about 5 minutes away, but every time that I've been there, the store has already been cleared out. So like I was saying, the Dollar General where I live at now, it is within 5 minutes, but that's only one, and anytime that I go in there, they already have it cleared out. Like when I go in there, there's no items that's 90% off. There's no items that's 70% off. Like, they completely clear everything out. Which, you know, that's their job. That's what they're supposed to do. But now I can kind of relate and talk to the people that has problems finding items inside their Dollar General. I can actually talk to you guys now because I can see where you're feeling, and I'm going to give you ideas of what I do. So, this week I told you guys that I was going to go penny shopping. So, I did. I got up. I actually made a video, and I went in there, and there was anything that was 40%. You know, that was, I think the highest I might have found was 40%. And, I mean, the best percentage I found was about 40%. And I found that kind of odd and kind of funny. So I asked the workers, about where's the other items that's deeply discounted. Just politely, nothing, rude or anything like that. And she told me she throws them away. She was like, no, this is what she said. She said there wasn't many, and what we did have, we just threw away because it winds up on the floor or not on the shelves. So there's absolutely, nothing we can do about it if they throw them away. Yes, that sucks. I hate to hear that. But so what I've done, the next Dollar General that's closest to me is roughly about I say maybe about 20 minutes away. So what I plan to do the next week, I did hit a couple other Dollar Generals that was around in the area, but it was later on in the evening, so everything had been gone, but they did have discounted items. But back to what I was saying. So what I plan on doing the next week is I'm going to start out early in the morning, and I'm going to go about 40 miles out, 30, 40 miles out, and I'm going to hit every Dollar General coming back towards my house. That's my plan of what I'm going to try to do. I had thought about starting at the Dollar General where I know, I go in there, and the one that was closest to our other house where we lived at. But I'm going to go the opposite direction just to try and see what is around me. The options that I have that is outside around me that I don't know about, that I haven't been to. So that's what I'm going to try to do. And I encourage you guys to try it. You guys to try it too. So what I was thinking about that we can do is maybe everybody should try to stay in contact and see what they find by going, if you're able to go, about 40 miles out and hit, each one, just make a path back to your home and see how many items we find, see how many discounted items we find. You know, I'm not all about just finding penny items, which don't get me wrong. You guys know I love to find penny items, but I also like finding the discounted items. You know, I like finding a good deal just like anybody else. And I've had that advantage over the years. You know, I'm very grateful for having that advantage, but I just found it very weird, and I found that it was very messed up that they was throwing their merchandise away. So y'all know me, I thought, well, maybe on a Tuesday I'll go check their dumpster out. I thought about doing that too. But I happened to look around the corner, and they have a gate around their dumpster, so that means that I cannot go in there and go dumpster diving. I can't go in there and look at their dumpster because that is trespassing here where I live at. And I think everywhere else is the same as well. So I can't look in their dumpster, unfortunately, which sucks. But it's all good. We're going to get back on track. Even if, let me tell you, I'm going to get on track. Where I'm going to find so I can get some good videos out for you guys of me penny shopping. And I'm going to I also want to talk to you guys about a few pointers as well about penny shopping. You know, this video can be for people that's new. When you go in, and I advise anybody who's going to start penny shopping, do your research. It's very important to do your research and find all the information that you can. You know, about the shapes, the dots, the years, the seasonal codes. It's important to find out about all that information before you start, so that you're not going in there, you know, empty-headed. Because actually, to be honest, when I first started, I did go in there in no research. I just went in there searching for screenshots. I was taking pictures of items that I seen other people finding, and that's how I started, which it did make it harder. I eventually did have to sit down and do my research and figure out what the dots meant, what the colors, what the shapes, the seasonal codes. I had to figure all that out. But like I was saying, for a new person who walks into Dollar General, you're not going to want to go up to the register and ask them, you know, where's your penny items? Where's your penny aisle? You know, what days does your penny items come out? You're not going to want to ask them questions because they don't want to tell us that. You know, they are supposed to pull the items before Tuesday, not, you know, while they're 50% off, but that Monday night or Sunday, they're supposed to pull those items. So we're basically going, it's a big scavenger hunt, and we're going looking for the items that they forget or that they don't pick up at all. So that's the way I look at it, as the big scavenger hunt. The second thing I would kind of, you know, I would want to look out for is not just for the items that I call out, you know, that I tell you guys on Monday nights what's on the list, but you also want to look out for the items that has the seasonal codes. Like on the back of the items, like they'll have a year and a season, like just to throw a random out there, it'll be W2010. Now that item should be a penny, because clearly we know that we're in summer of 2018. So you also want to, you know, look for the seasonal items and check them out. You also want, if you was to go in there, you want to keep an eye out for, you know, what is this car doing? Sorry, y'all. You also, you know, when you go in there, you want to keep an eye out for the last chance aisle. That's where I always go to when I go in the store. I always check out the last chance aisle and see the items that they have in there. I don't, you know, I clearly go off of my list that I put out in the previous weeks. Don't just look for the items that you have for that week. You want to look for the items that was previously as well, because them items are also still a penny. Like, say for instance, let's get an item in, say, okay, say for instance this pen here, I tell you that it's a penny. You want to go look for this item, and it's very, very specific as well. You know, if I tell you that it's blue and it has Uniball written on it, then that's what you want to go look for. You can always try the other items, you know, just to be safe than sorry, but you always want to look for that item that I said, because 9 times out of 10, that's the item. You also, if you go up to the register and you bring some items up there and they're not a penny, just be kind and take them back. You know, be like, oh, I thought that these were on sale. I'll take them back for you. You know, because when there's messes left, when there's lots of items left at the register that wasn't a penny, and you don't offer to put them back, and you had a lot of items, that can be reasons why they cut penny shopping. You know, like I said, for if the store's a mess, or, you know, just being rude. Or if you go in a store and you find, say for instance, you go in a store and they are polite to you, they are nice, also do a survey for that too. You know, that's important as well. I actually have wrote a list down of items, of things that I wanted to talk about, but of course I did not bring it with me, and I wanted to go on and get the video out. I wanted to go on and make the video while I was in the car by myself to be able to talk to you guys, because y'all know I am always on the go. Y'all know this. I'm working on 10 minutes as well, so my time, so I'm trying to keep it at a limited, keep it very limited. Keep the time, watch my time. Dang, y'all, I don't know why I'm so tongue-tied, like I'm nervous, like y'all are family. I've been doing this for y'all for I don't know how long, and I'm like I feel kind of nervous, like, yeah, play me no mind. But I can't think of anything else that was on the list, which is all good. That leads me to be able to do another video next week about Let's Talk About the Dollar General. So my plan next week is to go the opposite direction of where I'm used to going, and I'm going to go about 40 miles out. I encourage you guys to try and do the same and see if you get any different, you know, a different outcome, if you find different items. I encourage you guys to do that. I hope that it works. I hope it works for me too. I hope. I'm going to try. But don't forget, always look for the seasonal cold items as well. Don't forget to do that, guys. And don't forget that the items from the previous weeks, those items are also a penny as well. So when you go in a store that you haven't been in, remember to look for those items as well. If you guys have any questions that you want on the next week's video about Let's Talk About the Dollar General, leave it in the comment section, and I promise you I'm gonna write it down and I will get to that question and I'll put it in the video. So if you guys have any questions, please just leave them in the comment section. I love you guys so much. Sorry that I feel like I'm rushing off this video, but I don't want to make the video very long. My last few videos that I've done outside of the penny list, I've made them long. So yeah, I'm just yabbering on now, y'all. I love y'all so much. Until next time, guys. See you later. Bye. Don't forget to leave your questions in the comment section, and I will get to them on next week's Let's Talk About the Dollar General. All right, guys. Love y'all.